Alright, how's it going everybody, and welcome back to Dynasty Warriors Origins. We have a new monthly update for the month of April 2025, and unfortunately there's nothing too crazy that's been added to the game, but there is a new feature for a photo mode, which allows you to pause your game and then navigate around your character in like a 360 view and take screenshots of the action as it's happening. I'll showcase that later in the video, but that is the main big feature that they added in this update. And you guys can also see here that they added a lion dragon armor as an outfit for the protagonist, and I believe it's a free thing for everybody, so all you gotta do is go into your inn or lodgings, change your clothing, and it should be there for you the next time you load into the game. And it looks pretty sick. I know people have been asking for like new customization options or clothing and whatnot since the start of the game, so finally they've added one thing. I think they should have at least one cool set of armor or clothing or whatnot for every single faction, regardless of whichever one you choose in the campaign. So I'd like to see the clothing options be increased a bit more, but this is definitely a good start. And you guys will get to see me rock this throughout the entire video while I'm showcasing this new photo mode, which I will cut to right now. So here we are mid-battle, and all you gotta do to access the photo mode is pause the game and then hit the big button in the middle of your PS5 controller. But anyways, once you enter the photo mode, you can go around your character in a 360 manner. And then you'll also have a guide on the top left that will show you all of the controls. And of course, this entire HUD is hideable, so that's nice. But yeah, you see me going around my character here trying to find the best angle for the shot. And speaking of angle or like a point of view type of setting, you do have the option to go a little closer or go further back. For those who know photography, it's kind of like having a wide angle lens compared to like a standard lens. So you can see me messing with the angle of view here. If you increase the number, it makes the shot wider and vice versa. You also have an option to add blur or like bokeh in photography. And also you have the setting to mess around with the strength of the blur and the distance of what should be blurred. Again, this is me experimenting with all of this right now, so it's definitely not as clean as it could be. You also have the option to rotate or tilt your camera, which is cool if you want to get a different angle type of shot. And then just like on Instagram or Snapchat, you have the option to add filters to your shot. Nothing too crazy. The vivid filter adds a bit of vignette and boosts a little bit of the color. There's also a warm and cool filter, along with a few other colors and of course black and white. And then you have the option to turn up or down that filter strength. There's also an option to turn on the HUD for the game so you can see your health and the map and whatnot. It could definitely be useful in certain scenarios, like if I was making a tutorial on something and wanted to take a screenshot of that exact time. But like for cinematographic shots or something, I definitely would turn that off. And finally, there's an option for high contrast, which highlights things like pots and enemies. So like if somebody's using a special move or an unblockable move, you know how they turn red? It would highlight that. You can see when I turn it on, the pots that drop the buns are highlighted in white. So again, another neat little feature there. And finally, there's an option to show grid lines. So for those that are really into photography, might want to use the rule of thirds or whatever. There is one more feature that I want to showcase after I finalize this picture here. And that is the frame by frame advance, which basically allows you to fast forward 10 frames from the time that you pause the game and enter photo mode. So we're here in the boss fight against Lu Bu, and this is probably not the best way to showcase the frame by frame advance, but it was probably the cleanest setting that I could get. Just the one-on-one duel with nobody else in the battlefield here. But yeah, you can see that I started an ability before I did the photo mode, and using the frame by frame advance definitely allows you to just go through that step by step, try to find that perfect screenshot. So personally, I liked seeing the ability hit Lu Bu and cause that little spark right there, and that didn't happen in the initial freeze, so that's a cool little feature for sure. But yeah, that's basically all there is to photo mode. I'll drop a little slideshow of all the pictures I took while recording this video. But feel free to try out this new feature. I'm interested in seeing all of the different pictures you guys take. So feel free to go over to my Twitter and tag me or reply to the post that I made with my top screenshots. And yeah, it's cool that Koei Tecmo is adding these new features post-launch, even though it's not the crazy extra content like new weapons and whatnot that we were hoping for. But eventually I'm sure that good content will come. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content from me in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.